Hi, and welcome back to my video series where I am teaching you some of the most common mistakes that my students make with their English grammar, writing, and speaking, and I'm showing you how to fix them. I want you to look at this mistake and decide, why is it wrong and how should we fix it? Pause if you need more time. I'm going to give you the answer. So this mistake is wrong because we don't put the subject last. We learned an order for verbs, subjects, and objects, right? What happens first? The subject, the verb, the object. So this is a problem written this way. We can correct it by moving the subject to its proper place, the beginning. Now, it's true that in some situations, we mix the order of the verb and the subject, but we do it for specific reasons, like in questions. In questions, we need the verb or part of the verb before the subject. We must move the verb in the case of questions, and we must not move the verb in other cases like this. So in English, we have strict rules about the order of subject, verb, object, and we change them mandatory. It's mandatory to change them in some situations, and it's mandatory not to change them for other situations. I want to pause this lesson for just a moment because since you're watching this channel, I know how much you want to sound natural and professional in your daily life. Would you like to be able to use the English that you're learning in this video and in my other sentence foundation lessons in your daily speaking and writing? What if I told you that when you watch lessons on YouTube, you only remember about 20 to 30% of the information that you learn? This is because watching videos on YouTube is something called passive learning. You're hearing about information, you're seeing information, but you're not actually using what you're learning. If you want to be able to remember 90% or more, you need to do something called active learning. You can think about the difference between active learning and passive learning like this. Imagine you want to learn to play soccer, and your soccer coach shows you how to kick the ball, and he gives you a lot of technique. Well, maybe you understand what he's saying and it makes sense to you. If you don't ever practice kicking the ball, you're not going to remember most of the techniques that he told you about. Compare that to if the soccer coach shows you how to kick the ball and then you practice kicking the ball. Practicing kicking the ball is active learning. Also, when you try to kick the ball the first time, you might make some mistakes and you might need to make some corrections. It's the same with learning a language. You need active learning in order to really learn and use English in your daily life. So I've developed something I'm so excited to share with you. I have a complete course on this Sentence Foundation video series that you're watching on YouTube right now. It covers the lessons on nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, subjects, objects of the sentence, prepositional phrases, prepositions, basic English sentence order, and it also helps you correct mistakes that you're probably making if you don't have a good foundation in these things. These include mistakes that some of my international friends, colleagues, and students make even after living in the United States for many years. But native speakers don't make them, so I want to help you clear them up too. Understanding these topics helps people understand every writing lesson and every grammar lesson they ever receive better. It helps them learn more quickly, and it helps them naturally eliminate a lot of the mistakes that they're making. Also, for a limited time, I'm offering a bonus, something extra if you buy the course. I'm offering you a Zoom video call with me and the other students taking the course. This will give you focused practice with using the language from the course in your English conversation. Correct sentence order, using correct prepositions, putting prepositional phrases in the correct place, making sure that you're not missing the subject or the verb in your sentences, and you will practice understanding and using native level pronunciation with the phrase it's instead of it is or just is. This way, when you go to your next business meeting, you can feel confident that you're able to use the natural, professional English from these lessons correctly. You can receive this free Zoom call if you register for the course either by April 11th or before the Zoom video call spots fill up, whichever happens first. So if you're interested in receiving this bonus video call with me, don't wait to buy the course. You can click the link below to find more details and exact dates. So if you're interested in this complete course and being able to use these lessons that you're learning in your daily life, and you want some exercises, some writing practice, some editing practice, and many more videos from me explaining these topics that you can only receive if you buy the course, please click the link below. You can find out more information. I'm so excited to share it with you.